guys, it's Andrew Esquivel back here with another airsoft review of the A&K SPR NOD1. This is a beauty of a gun, as I will show you right now. Everything you see on the gun is metal. Nothing is plastic, except for the stock, which is a crane stock. Holds batteries in the crane stock battery type. And the grip, and the forward vertical grip. Detail is apparent no matter where you look on this gun. It is very well built, very solid feeling, and shoots hard and has a decent rate of fire. As you can see, the gun has full metal wrists, or RIS, on the top, each side, and of course, the bottom. The gun also features flip-up iron sights, as they do in many other guns. This dial right here, you can turn back and forth, and it will move the sight left or right. On the front, you can see this flips up as well. It comes with a tool so you can move this up or down for custom precision aiming when you shoot. What we also got here is a charging handle. You pull it back, it opens up the hop-up adjustment. Like in most of their guns, all you do is you adjust it by turning a knob. You should be around somewhere around there. You'll find it. The gun comes stock with some 8.4 volt 15 milliamp batteries. Now, this will give you a decent rate of fire, not great. And of course, with this gun shooting stock at around 450 feet per second with 0.2 gram BBs, these things are going to get worn out fast. So I bought an upgraded pair of batteries. To access the batteries, you need to pull this right here, which adjusts the stock to your liking, and pull it all the way off. It's a bit hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to put the camera down for a second. Alright, looks like I've got it off. In order to actually get it off, you have to pull this down this way. Not just let this down. I guess you're going to pull it and move it to the back. Now then, let's proceed in opening up the crane stock. Alright, now that I've successfully gotten it off, let me just open up the battery compartment thing here. Like I said, I'm wiggling it around a lot because it's hard to do this with just one hand. Alright, as you can see here, the battery connector, the male part of the battery, which comes from the gun, actually goes through the stock tube. And as you can see, the batteries are housed in the stock. Now, let me just disconnect this and take out the batteries. I got these 42 milliamp 9.6 volt batteries from batteryspace.com. These run about a little over $30, but these things will definitely keep your charge much longer than the stock battery. Trust me, these are a must for this gun. With the batteries aside, let's actually take a look at the stock. As you can see, there are 3 holes. And as you can see on these batteries, there are 2 sticks that are made of 3 batteries housed in one housing. And there is either a 1 or a 2 battery on the 3rd spot. The 2 biggest batteries go right in here. Once they're all the way in there, you use this little piece right here, and this, I will show you, let me just get it in position first, goes right here to cover the battery to make sure it doesn't fall out. And you twist, and voila, it's locked in. Now, some people may tell you this stock has a little bit of wobble to it when you actually use it. I find that it doesn't have much wobble at all, to be honest. And although it's still plastic, it's still relatively good quality. Now, with all crane stock batteries, you have to be careful when you put it in. Putting it in incorrectly could result in damage to the battery. For the record, you do not, I repeat, do not put the batteries in like this. In fact, they go in the opposite direction. It may take a little fiddling around with, but as you can see, it goes in like this. You just drop it in, and then you just let this little one slide right in there. Now, as you can see, there is quite a little bit of room left. This makes it good for an upgraded battery. The only disadvantage of the battery that I showed you to recommend is that the stock will not fully close all the way in. I'll show you what I mean in a moment, but first I'll show you what it looks like when the stock batteries are in and the crane is attached to the gun. Now please note the battery holders, these screw into the crane stock. What you gotta notice is you gotta put each one in the right one. There's two slots, but as you may notice, this one is different from this one. So we gotta get a better view of that. Each one has to go in the right slot. Say this one is saved for the right hole for the large battery, and this is for the left one. If you do not put these in the correct ones, you're going to have a really frustrating time getting the stock back on the gun. Because if you don't put them in the right hole, it's not like it's going to damage it, you just won't get it in. Then you're not going to be able to put the stock back on. Easy way to fix this is just simply please place each one in the correct slot. As you can see, this one will go in here. All it does is you put it in, and then you just twist it, and it snaps on. I didn't put it in correctly right there, but you get the idea. If this one goes in here. If this one went over to here, hold on. All right. If this one went over and put it into this one right here, you would not get the stock back on the gun. There's a little bit of room that it blocks, preventing it from actually getting on the tube. Okay, I got the stock on now. What you're going to have to realize if you're a beginner who's never used a battery crane stock before, is going to take a few tries to actually get it to work. I'm actually pretty new to this myself, so it may took me a little minute or two to actually get it right. But as you can see, once it's on, it's just like any other stock, where you can adjust it to any size you want. Works perfectly. Now then, after we got that established, now we can actually get on to some of the other features that comes with this gun, such as the magazine. Yep, the magazine is a, once again, full metal. It is a wind-up high cap. It holds 300 rounds. And from what I've fired, it doesn't seem to misfire at all. But, you know, only time will tell how good a mag is. But, from what I can see, everything on there is high quality. Now, the only real thing that is left for me to actually review and tell you about is to show you the gun firing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first show you the rate of fire you're going to get with the stock battery. After that, I'll be gladly able to show you the rate of fire you would get with, of course, the upgraded 42 milliamp 9.6 volt battery. Which, once again, you can buy at batteryspace.com. They've got tons of airsoft batteries for great prices. And in fact, every time you make a purchase, you get a discount onto your next purchase. So if you continue to buy there, you'll save more and more money as you go on.